Adaeze is pregnant for a madman. How true is this? This is a story of how Adaeze got pregnant to Afam the madman in the village of Umuokoro. This is a true story which was told from generation to generations. After watching this video, you will see the mystery behind madness and how the gods of Umuokoro use madness to bring healing to the land of Umuokoro. Like, share and subscribe as you watch. In the village of Umuokoro, where the morning sun kissed the green hills and elders gathered under the ancient Iroko tree, lived a young woman named Adaeze. She was the pride of her family, beautiful, hardworking, and admired by many suitors. However, fate had an unusual story to write in her life, one that will shake the village and challenge everything they believed. In the heart of the village roamed a man known as Afam the Madman. No one knew when his madness started, but the elders said he was once a brilliant farmer who lost his mind after his family perished in a strange illness. His hair was unkempt, his clothes torn, and he spoke to spirits only he could see. The villagers feared him, children ran from him, and even the bravest men avoided his path. One market day, Adaeze was returning home when the sky darkened and heavy rain began to fall. She ran into an abandoned hut for shelter, only to find Afam inside, sitting quietly. She froze in fear, but Afam, instead of behaving wildly, simply looked at her and smiled. Strangely, Adaeze felt no danger. "You carry light within you," Afam muttered, his voice clearer than she had ever heard before. Not knowing what to say, Adaeze remained silent. The rain lasted for hours, and during that time, Afam spoke words that made little sense to her. But one thing stood out. He told her that the gods had chosen her for something great. Months passed, and one day Adaeze began feeling ill. Her mother, worried, took her to a local healer who, after examining her, gasped. "Adaeze is with child," the healer declared. Gasps of shock spread across the compound. Adaeze was not married. Who was responsible? The village elders demanded an answer. I do not know," Adaeze whispered, confused and afraid. Rumors spread like wildfire. Some believed she had secretly met with a man in the village. Others whispered that she had been cursed by the gods. But the greatest shock came when an older seer, known as Neka, summoned the elders and declared this child belonged to Afam, the madman. The village erupted in disbelief. How can a madman father a child? Adaeze herself was stunned. She had never laid with Afam. How could this be true? The elders gathered at the village square, demanding justice. Adaeze was brought forward, and Afam was dragged into the center. Still muttering to himself, "Afam, did you touch this girl?" the chief priest asked. Afam suddenly stopped, muttering. He lifted his head, and for the first time in years, his eyes looked sad. "The child is a gift from the gods," he said. "He will bring light to Umuokoro." No one believed him. Adaeze was accused of lying and was to be banished unless she confessed the truth. As Adaeze wept in her heart, she had a dream. A figure battered in light appeared to her. "Do not be afraid, Adaeze. Your child is special. He will bring healing to the land." The madness of Afam was a test. The gods never abandoned him. "Your child will be the bridge between the seen and unseen." When she woke up, her heart was calm. She accepted her fate. Months later, Adaeze gave birth to a baby boy. The moment he was born, Afam let out a loud cry, and something miraculous happened. His madness disappeared. He stood tall, clear-eyed, and strong. The gods have restored me, he said. This child has fulfilled the prophecy. The villagers, seeing the miracle, bowed in awe. The elders, once filled with anger, now sought forgiveness. The child was named Chukwudumebi. God lives with me. As years passed, Chukwudumebi grew into a wise and powerful healer. The village that once rejected his mother now reverenced her. The story of Adaeze and Afam became a legend, told from generation to generations. A tale of misery, faith, and the wonders of destiny. And so the village of Umuokoro learned that sometimes what seems like madness is simply the gods writing a story too great for human understanding.